Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Stephanie. It's so good to see all of you today. Today, we're going to talk about butterflies, and they're almost ready to come out. Have you seen any butterflies lately? I have a butterfly bush at home, and they really like that bush. You might see if you have any in your yard. Our first book is called Born to be a Butterfly. A butterfly flits from flower to flower. Her striped wings shine in the sun. She touches the petals with her feet and her feelers. She looks for a leaf where she can lay her eggs. A butterfly flits from leaf to leaf. On each little leaf, she lays one or two eggs. She squeezes the eggs out of her body, and the outside of each egg is covered with a shell. Look at that. This looks like a little bump on the leaf. A caterpillar grows inside each egg, and soon one is ready to hatch. She bites through the shell with her strong, sharp jaws. She munches the leaves around her. You see the caterpillar growing in the shell? The caterpillar makes a tent from the leaf. She hides from the birds who are sharp-eyed and hungry. Hundreds of caterpillars hatch alongside her. Some are unlucky. Hungry birds peck at them. Furry bats snatch them, and spiders catch them. The caterpillar is hungry and she needs to grow, so she crawls from her leaf tent. She climbs up strong leaves and clings to young leaves. The caterpillar munches and crunches, and all the leaves she can find to keep her growing. The caterpillar munches and crunches. She gets bigger and bigger, and her black and yellow skin gets tighter and tighter. And suddenly the skin starts to split open, and the caterpillar wiggles out with a brand new skin. That caterpillar grows quickly, and she sheds her skin 4 times before she's fully grown. She looks for a leaf that's sturdy and strong. She hangs upside down. The caterpillar is changing into a chrysalis. Outside, her skin turns hard to keep her safe. Inside, something amazing is about to happen. Then one day, the chrysalis splits open. Something crawls out into the sunshine. It has a head and 6 legs. It has wings and a body. A brand new butterfly rests in the sunshine. She's too wet to fly. She holds out her wings to help them dry faster. The butterfly flits from flower to flower. She sucks up the sweet nectar with her long, hollow tongue. She's just not eating. Her tongue is curled like a spring. Sometimes she rests with her wings held together. She looks brown as the dark bark so the hungry birds can't see her. Now it's time to look for a mate. She finds him sitting on a leaf. They dance in the sunshine and fly off together. The butterfly flits from flower to flower. Her red striped wings shine in the sun. She looks for a leaf, and then she lays her eggs. Soon 100 more butterflies will fly in the sun. Oh my, I like that one. I love butterflies. Have you gone to the butterfly house at the zoo where you can hold little pieces of nectar and they'll fly down and drink it from you? That is so much fun. Maybe you can get your parents to take you, or Granny and Grandpa, anybody. So let's see. Let's read about Senorita Mariposa and see what that is. This must be she. Let the Butterfly Fiesta begin. Little butterfly, you just caught my eye. Little butterfly flying through the sky. I love to see you in the trees playing with the bumblebees. Your pretty orange wings make me want to sing. Senorita Mariposa, you're so beautiful. Little butterfly, you're so powerful. I love you. It's hard to say goodbye, but I know you have to fly. "60 miles or more a day." Oh my goodness, I didn't know they flew that far. Mm-hmm. We will see you on your way. So pretty. Can't believe how far you go on your way to Mexico. They're gonna winter in Mexico, I bet. Over mountains capped with snow, there the butterflies do go. To the deserts down below. Lots of miles they put on those little wings. Then one a day, a great surprise, there's a flash across the sky, beating wings warmed by the sun. Can't believe how far you've come. You're so brave, you're so strong, your journey is a miracle. I admire you so much. What a bright and brilliant sight. Monarchs fill me with delight. How nice to have a million friends. The butterfly fiesta never ends. Look at all of them. They go to Mexico to rest, and look at all of them. They're all over trees. They're everywhere. Wouldn't that be a sight to see? Little butterfly, you're so beautiful. Little butterfly, you're so powerful. I love you. And remember we talked about caterpillars and what happens to them when don't they become butterflies too? Each year, millions of monarchs fly as far as 3,000 miles from their summer homes up north to their winter homes down south. No single individual flies the whole trip. Typically, one super generation makes the journey south. When it takes 3 or 4 generations to complete the trip, southern travelers live longer and travel farther than the generations that go north. These beautiful butterflies also help the planet as they migrate by pollinating wildflowers when they feed on their nectar. Once the monarchs reach the Sierra Madre Mountains, millions will hibernate together in fir trees. It's an incredible sight to see. I think that would be a really special trip if you could go see them when they do that. Well, that was interesting because I didn't know about butterflies traveling that far. And in this book when we read today, I didn't know exactly what butterfly eggs look like. Did you? And now I'll have to look on my leaves on my plants. Know not to disturb them. My last book today will be a fun book. It is by Dr. Seuss, and it's My, Oh My, a Butterfly. I'm the cat in the hat. If you look in the sky, you might see a butterfly flying by. There are colorful insects whose lives you will see are very exciting. Come on and follow me. Right here in your yard, if you look, you might spot a butterfly egg. It's a little round dot. It sticks to a leaf. Rain won't wash it away. Right here on this leaf, it's where it wants to stay. You may think in these eggs there are small butterflies, but wait till they hatch and you'll get a big surprise. We already know, don't we? Mm-hmm. Caterpillars hatch out of butterfly eggs. They look like a small worm and may have 16 legs. They start chewing and growing and growing and chewing, and that's about all they do. They spend their time doing. They eat first their eggshells, then its leaves, then they need to eat all the time, and they grow with great speed. If we grew as fast as they do, this was funny to us. In 2 weeks, we would look like a bus. The caterpillar has grown too big for its skin. It needs to get bigger than the skin it's been in. So it takes a deep breath and it wobbles and wiggles and its skin starts to split as it joggles and jiggles. The old skin falls off, and right there underneath is new, bigger skin that's been hiding beneath. It eats the old skin. Ugh. Protein in the skin makes it very nutritious. After the fourth time it sheds all its skin, the next stage of the butterfly's life will begin. It hangs upside down like a small letter J, and for a few hours it hangs there that way. Then it changes again. The next stage is this. A shell forms around it, and it's called a chrysalis, remember? Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar keeps changing. Of all its body parts are rearranging. For almost 10 days it can't move and it can't eat. Then one day the butterfly's change is complete. A tiny black leg begins to poke through. Within seconds, another leg pops out into view. She bursts into the air, a bright new butterfly. Her wings are so soft that at first she can't fly. She must wait till they harden, till then she must stay. If the enemy comes, she cannot fly away. Her antennas start working to sense what's around her, the motions, the smells, and the sights that surround her. In hours, her new wings get harder, and so she's ready to fly. She's ready to go. See these two caterpillars? They're different. Here's why. One will soon be a moth, one a bright butterfly. One makes a chrysalis, and now we know inside it is a butterfly. Painted lady butterfly. One spins a cocoon like a blanket to hide it, and then a new moth begins to grow inside it. So, this one is for the butterflies, and this one is like a little furry one is the moth. Spiders, frogs, beetles, birds, lizards, and mice think bright butterflies for a snack are quite nice. Every butterfly knows birds are trying to catch it. Its wobbly flight makes it harder to snatch it. This butterfly colors warn foes it might meet. I am poison, I'll hurt you, I'm not good to eat. Some cover their bright wings with dark wings, you see. This helps them to blend with the brown leaves. We have a new hobby we just started trying. It's fun and it's free and it's called butterflying. We look to find butterflies. They're everywhere, in our yard, near a stream, on the ground, and in the air. Write down the day and the time that we saw them. We write down the place, then take crayons and draw them. When you find butterflies, there are ways you can see by the size, the shape, and the color. Butterflies get their names from all different things. Swallowtail butterflies have long tails on their wings. Here is a lacewing. It looks like lace. This owl butterfly looks like a baby face of an owl. Which one is the smallest? Is the pygmy blue. A bird's wing is largest. It's beautiful too. All different kinds of butterflies. I think that might be fun to identify them and write them down. Just are the monarchs, just watch them in flight. They have orange and black wings and small dots of white. They can't live in cold weather, so somehow they know they must fly where it's warmer, like to Mexico. They fly hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, fly hours and hours and hours. They stop just to rest and sip nectar from flowers. Monarchs hide in the storm, and when the thunder is crashing, they know they're in danger when lightning is flashing. How do these butterflies know where they're going? Scientists really have no way of knowing. Butterflies can be tagged to show where they're from. This way we can learn how far they've come. This one is from Maine, and I think this is cool. It was tagged by kids in elementary school. Monarchs fly for weeks till they finally see the Mexican forest. They fly to the tree, and then just before dark they land and they hook their small legs in the bark. Without the sun's warmth, they're too cold for flight, so they huddle together to wait out the night. Blow gently into a cold butterfly, and you'll help warm it up so it's able to fly. That's just another way we've learned about the butterflies going to Mexico, the monarchs. In the spring, when it's warm, monarchs lift off from the trees. They flutter and swoop, and they dance in the breeze. Now that it's warmer, those butterflies know they must mate and lay eggs so new babies can grow. Males look for females to mate with. It's true. They have colors and markings that look like theirs do. Butterflies are surprising and beautiful things, and they soar through the air with their bright colored wings. They're like jewels in the sun. They live just a short while, but whenever you see one, you can't help but smile. For you know on a leaf, if you look, you may find an egg that a butterfly just left behind. And in that egg, as small as the head of a pin, a new butterfly life is about to begin. So that's the end of my stories about butterflies today. Those have been very good and very interesting. I learned a lot today, did you? Well, let's plan on seeing you next week. Bye.
Hi boys and girls, it's me, Sammy Spider. How's everyone today?
Hi, Sammy. What are you doing here at the library?
Well, I brought all of my little ones to pick up some books. And I thought I would stop and say hi to the Storytime kids.
I don't see any kids. What are you talking about?
Well, okay, they're not here, but the library kids are watching from home. I'm sure they're happy to see me.
Oh, I was confused for a minute, but I understand now. Hi, boys and girls.
So, Katie, why don't you tell the boys and girls about what is getting ready to happen to you? When are you going to make your metamorphosis?
Very soon. I've been eating everything in sight. That usually means I will be getting ready to make my cocoon or my chrysalis.
After you do that, what happens?
Then I wait inside for 2 weeks before I can emerge from my cocoon.
Wow, 2 weeks? Then what will you look like when you emerge?
I will become a monarch butterfly.
What? That is so exciting! I hope I still recognize you. long, beautiful wings.
I'm really excited to be able to fly. It's going to be a new adventure.
Oh, that will be so exciting. You know, I have a relative that can fly.
Really? I didn't know spiders had wings.
Well, they don't. But my relative can spin a ball of web and float through the air on it. It's like taking a hot air balloon ride.
Have you ever taken a ride on his ball of web?
No, I think I'm too big to do it.
Well, maybe when I get my wings, I can take you for a ride.
Oh, that would be so great.
Well, I better get going. I gotta make my cocoon and become a beautiful butterfly.
Oh, do you think you can come back and show the kids how beautiful you are when you morph into a butterfly?
I sure will. I'll meet you back here in 2 weeks.
It's a deal. Katie, are you here? Has anybody seen Katie?
Here I am.
Oh, boys and girls, isn't she beautiful? And it's our same sweet Katie. Yay!
Thank you, Sammy. Hey, how about that ride now?
Oh my goodness, that would be awesome. I'll have to find somebody to watch my babies, though.
Well, we better get going if we're gonna go for a ride.
Let's do it. Bye, boys and girls.